first quarter. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Right, definitely should have.
Working out of the gun, Mariota. Fine time to his left. And he's got him in, Corey Davis. His first catch, good for 16 and a first. Catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
So from the 36 now, first and 10.
Tighten up, tighten up. Pull it together.
Back to the ground now, it's Henry. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breaks, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
Following the pickup of 4, here's second and 6.
Put it up.
Now Mariota.
No.
In a heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And he is all the way up past the 25.
I thought he gave me
not a real good throw that time.
Figure he'd definitely put that in.
Too much air under this one, and it turned into a floater. And defensively, this is a dream. He could have fair caught that one. That was way too easy.
Luck and the Colts come up now first and 10 at their own 26. After the interception, it's Love. And it is incomplete here. And this passing game's whole offense really didn't show up in the loss last week, and it hasn't started all that great here either.
Yeah, and they can't let that incompletion become an uh-oh moment. Like, oh boy, here we go again. Just like last week, each game is its own entity, treated as such.
To throw again on second down. Luck. It's complete here.
Fucking play too long. Yeah.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 15 yards on the play, first down.
And the Colts first down.
Check back forward. Check back forward.
On first down, Love.
I could have took that shit.
Oh. It's Rodgers. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible, hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
Second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Here's Hines.
No shit.
No room to maneuver there. Give him a yard up to the 47. 5 yards on first down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on second.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that run play. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter, and it's our visitors with the football. They'll come up on a 3rd and 4 here to start things out. A shotgun snap for Love. Into the hands of his running back, Marlon Mack. A big third down conversion with a gain of 28.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. They run the counter. It's Hines. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and 12. Here's Lott.
That's mine.
That's going to be caught. That one good for 26 and a first down.
Oh, what a catch.
You know I'm going to lean towards the defender, right? You know I'm going to do that.
I know.
That's a tough situation for him as I see it. But the truth of the matter is, that ball was not streaking towards him. Had a little arc on it. He's got to find a way to get his head around and make a play on the football.
They'll try to run with Hines. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Naeem Hines. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Colts are in for 6. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a 2nd one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdown scored or yardage?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him.
I didn't do a depth shot like that yet. I'm like force feeding Henry right now.
A reminder coming up later tonight, Sunday Night Football, a good one from Atlanta. Eagles and Falcons, 8:20 Eastern. And then tomorrow on Monday Night Football, Odell Beckham back in New York, back in MetLife Stadium. Browns and Jets, 8:15 Eastern on Monday night. Anthony Walker, the other Colts linebacker with over 100 tackles a year ago, making the play there.
At the 28-yard line.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Here we are.
To throw it. He's got a man open. It's Cameron Meredith. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 12 yards there and a first down.
That's good. For the Titans. First down at the 48-yard line.
Hey, watch that. Hey, watch the ball. Hey, check.
Now Lewis here on first down. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Mariota now.
Fuck.
Being chased out left.
Oh, shit. Who is that?
He's taken down. The linebacker, Darius Leonard, applied the heat.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
Mariota will need a big play after the sack as the Titans come up 3rd and long.
I called that play. I can't get a first down off that play. What am I doing?
Watch the out. Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53.
From the shotgun, it's Mariota.
Let's go, defense.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. That one goes for 30 yards. For an offense that has not found the end zone yet, that's a big play.
There's the spark right there. The big play that they needed. Now they've got to go ahead and finish this drive and put this ball in the end zone.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. To throw, Mariota. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. Seems as if the passing attack's starting to heat up a little bit here in the second quarter.
You can sense and you can see the momentum because now they're reading their patterns downfield, they're understanding the coverages, and they're finding the open holes in the defense.
Mariota now to throw on 1st down. He'll take a shot for Davis to the end zone. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. Running from the gun with Henry. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
Just totally stopped blocking.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
The Titans on 3rd down. They've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Throwing. Mariota. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now, give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? Zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Nothing.
Now, that's something of a pick-me-up. The offense certainly has struggled, but they do get the field goal before half to put 3 on the board.
Yeah, you don't want to be shut out, but let's face it, those 3 points, that's not going to solve all their problems either.
I don't know how the fuck we're going to put it together, bro.
Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over. Things progressing to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time they had the ball.
And this is no time to even think about, hey, are we going to milk the clock? Hey, are we just going to do ball control? This is the NFL. 7-0 leads. They don't last very long unless you continue to push the envelope on offense.
And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in his 2nd week of the regular season. On 2nd and 7, Luck. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Mack. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with a football?
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
Now a pass hauled in downfield. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A really nice gain of 25 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Here we go. Play.
On.
Check out right. Hot.
11.
Hey, one set. Check.
Out of the gun. Lock. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. The seasoned vet out of Penn State, Cameron Wake, in to drop him.
There's a lot of discussion in the offseason about him having a big year and getting to the quarterback.
Oh my God, good
He's
pass.
got his man.
That was on me. Oh my God.
T.Y. Hilton, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Colts are able to grow their lead. Vinatieri able to tack on the PAT. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. And here's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he elects not to bring this one out as his guys will take over at the 25. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field.
And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a...
And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Titans. Dion Lewis, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Titans get the quick strike touchdown. Extra point put through by Suckup, and that makes it a 14-10 ball game. The lead cut to just 4 as they kick it away and turn things over to their D. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Play this.
And now Indianapolis set to take the field.
Dude,
You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are on the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
11 is in. Go.
Mark 50.
Watch the safety creep.
Here's Locke. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that's caught inside the 35.
Jackson, you can't guard him.
The first of their timeouts. As the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half.
I thought you can guard him.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
Hey, one set. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. Guys, this game's...
Throwing his line.
Thank you.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard.
This
And a
disrespect
big
is getting
turnover
really
there
crazy
as his
out there.
guys will get the football back. He had a little bit of the turnover bug last week. 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions, quote-unquote, go away, and that means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold people to field goals, and if that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback, and then no one plays well.
They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. Oh, he's got some breathing room. Derrick Henry all alone. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. The 20. Touchdown, Titans. Derrick Henry in the final seconds of the first half. And the Titans have taken the lead.
Waking up now.
And with that carry, he's already over 100 yards here in the first half.
Now you working.
Partner, you know exactly what he's saying to his teammates right now, right? Especially to the play caller.
Give me the ball.
Hope you'll get that on the highlight tape. Seen that run, Ben?
It's not that heavy, sir. I'll take it.
This is taken about 7 yards deep.
Oh, okay.
And not wanting to risk anything here late.
He ran like a 98-yarder with
and they'll bring the
Henry.
football out to the 25.
You should have seen it, though.
Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10.
98. Yo, bro, it's on YouTube, so you could just like click, just like, you know, keep going back or whatever. You'll see it. Check it out. It was at the end of the second quarter.
26. And with just
Right
one
before
second
half.
remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout.
Oof, dirty.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
QB's traps. Let's go. Set it. Reggie. Watch the ship.
The final shot before the break. Luck. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we've hit halftime, just a field goal separate. Due to time constraints, we move you forward in today's broadcast to the beginning of the third quarter. Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this second half. The Titans hold the lead, and they'll get the football first as the third quarter gets underway. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. Luck and the Colts come up now 1st and 10 at the 20.
Hey, Team 6.
54. Mike 54. I'm coming.
Now Luck. Under pressure, they got him again. Cameron Jordan picks up his second sack of the afternoon. A rough couple of weeks for the man under center. 5 sacks last week, 4 now this week. Do you try to design some quicker developing plays if you're an offensive coordinator?
I think you do that. I think you also change his launch point at times. In other words, move your pocket to the right, to the left, roll him out, bootleg him. Do some different things so they can't just rely on the fact that he's going to take 3 to 5 steps back in the pocket and line up and throw the football.
Yeah, current formula is not working right now. From the gun on 3rd down, Luck. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at about the 31. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool.
And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Corey Davis, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Titans capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Extra point up and good by Suckup. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. That'll be taken in the end zone. And not a particularly good return here as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Eric Ebron, the big tight end, his intended target. That'll bring up 2nd down. Now it's Luck. And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line. Cameron Wake able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Hey, dude. 40's Mike, 40's Mike, right there. 40's Mike. Here we go, G, get off the field. 40's Mike, 40's Mike. 12. Mike 40, Mike 40.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. And Luck is going to run out of time and out of luck as well. It's a safety. And, Charles, at some point, you can't keep worrying about big play. Can this be perfect? You just have to get the ball out of the end zone.
And in the offensive huddle, that was discussed when they called the play. Just get out of the end zone. But you know what's interesting? A lot of the times in the defensive huddle, they actually call a set and then say at the end of it, get a safety. So it's preached, it's coached, it's thought about.
Mariota and the Titans break the huddle 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. They begin with Henry, and he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
Nice job by that defensive front there to hold him to a short gain on 1st down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll run it again with Henry. Gets this to the 24 for a gain of 4.
3rd quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
The Titans on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Now Mariota. Dancing to his left. He may try and run for this. And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. That's a gain of nearly 40 yards on 3rd and medium to pick up the 1st.
When they watch film of this game and hand out the grade sheets, he's going to really like getting a double plus on this play. Why? He scrambles and picks up a 1st down. But what else does he do? Protects himself by sliding and avoiding the big hit. Double plus, big-time play.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you.
Mariota hands to Henry. Oh, and now some space to operate. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. And between the last 2 plays, they've moved it over half the length of the football field.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. Play action now. Mariota. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, help force the incompletion.
Yeah, but had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10.
Hey, defense, let's go. Tighten up. No. Off. Race don't travel.
Off play action to Henry. Here's Mariota. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Well, enough takes a start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Mike,
Third and long here for Mariota. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Jabal Sheard wreaking the defensive havoc.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, as people like to say. When you have obvious passing situations, hard to vary it up and fool a defense.
And you hate those situations if you're an O-lineman, right?
Oh, without a doubt, because you just know they're coming, and you never know exactly how. They can be exotic in their blitzes, or their athletic ability just takes over.
Put a little oomph on that.
A 55-yard attempt, normally you'd say well within his range. Little surprised he came up short.
And he knew it immediately, didn't he? They are so calibrated, aren't they? They can tell the touch, the feel. When they put the foot to the ball, whether it's going to be good or not, he knew immediately he didn't have that one.
Hey, box drop.
Luck on first down. Looking for Campbell downfield. He's got it at the 15. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Paris Campbell with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Colts have got it back to a one-score game. Vinatieri connecting on the extra point, and that will get him one closer.
All right, back to the game.
And here's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Mariota and the Titans break the huddle, 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. Working out of the gun, Mariota. Throw left side, taken in by Meredith. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Marcus Mariota with his 3rd touchdown pass of the afternoon. And the Titans find a way to stretch their lead. Extra point put through by Suckup, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Hey, wahoo! 46, boys, 46. 46 to Mike.
From the gun, here's Locke. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Cameron Jordan, who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon. Offensively, they're going to have to figure this out before next week. 7 sacks in one game.
Yeah, and that's more than any quarterback should have to bear. And if this continues on, there will be another quarterback in the game because no one can stand up to this week after week.
So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24.
Hey, orbit. Come on.
They'll run it here. This is Marlon Mack. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
And they won't be able to run another play. Time has expired on this 3rd quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. The Colts on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and a mile.
54, right there. Right.
Back to throw, Luck. And Luck will be intercepted for a third time. Picked by Kevin Byard. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory. Following the interception here, Mariota. And this was caught by Delaney Walker. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Mariota now 9 of 16 through the air as he's got it first and 10. Mariota going to give to Lewis. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. That's a first down pickup for Tennessee on a gain of 10. And I think we can get used to seeing more of that in this fourth quarter, especially if they're having success on the ground like they did there.
Yeah, I think back when we met with the head coach in preseason, and all he talked about was building a bully. And I think it was this situation he was envisioning. Trying to ice a game, plenty of time left, but being able to give the ball to his big runner and pound away and try and finish off a game.
53, check 53. Where the key?
At the 19-yard line.
We won. Come to my world. Undercrush, undercrush, undercrush.
Again, it's Henry. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Derrick Henry, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Titans are going to add on to their lead. Extra point up and good by Succop. And that will make this a 19-point game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. Luck and the Colts come up now first and 10 at their own 18. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And that's caught inside the 35. A big play there for Indy. 53 yards. Well, even after all those interceptions, he's not deterred, still confident to go deep at work there.
I think all the old rules about playing that position still apply. If things go wrong, you still act like you're the best player out on the field. You still carry that supreme arrogance with you and continue to fire the ball. I've seen guys have games like this, and this is where you find out if you're great or not. Can you overcome some interceptions and still lead your team to victory?
Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Give him 9 on the play, and that'll make it second and short. Luck now to throw. And this is caught at the 8. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. T.Y. Hilton with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Colts are able to draw a bit closer. Vinatieri able to tack on the PAT. And that will shave one more off this lead. And here's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. They go play action here on first down. He will find Davis on the left side complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. Mariota now. 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. Mariota gives to Henry. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Colts territory. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 48-yard line.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2.
Check 25, check 25.
They'll keep it on the ground. Henry.
Give him some. Oh, my God.
And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. 7 yards there and a first down.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
Now a play fake here on first down.
Come on, come on, come on.
Forced out to his left. He's got it comes and he lost the football. Mariota had it jarred loose. And the Colts pick it up. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line.
Partner, that one looked like it was over. I mean, they had control, had the football, and the defense had to make a play in order to keep them in the game. That's exactly what they did.
And now that door ajar, 2-score game, so hold on here, not done in the 4th.
Check, 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 check. Bravo.
Following the fumble recovery, here's Love. Over the middle here, it's Hilton.
What the
And they'll
hell?
work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. That's a good way to start the drive, 17 yards and a first down.
What's that player?
They'll fake the handoff. Now Love rolling to his right. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far at 2nd down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe you can expect more passes like that downfield.
Nice. Nice. I'm having some fun right now. I'm trying to... I don't even know what the hell I'm doing, to be honest.
You guys are going back and forth there for a while.
Yeah, nah, I'm just fucking trying to guess it and have some fun. Every time he gets close, though, I got to score just to let him know, like, yo, chill.
They're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues.
He's playing.
It'll be a loss of 1, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score.
I got motion. Check 45. Close.
A shotgun snap. He's going to let it fly. Oh, wide open, complete. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Devin Funches, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Colts able to get this back within a touchdown. They do tack on the extra point as well. On the NFL scoreboard, they've gone to the 4th in Cincinnati. And it's now a 2-touchdown advantage for the Bengals. If they hold on, a victory there would be their 3rd of the year.
Yo, are you still watching my game? Yo, go to my game. Go to my game. Go back now. Yo, go back now. Go now. Now. That's what you get for fucking playing around, too.
And coaches preach it all the time. If you can score on
yo, you want a fucking highlight? Send that shit to, like, somebody on Twitter. Fucking, oh, shit. That shit will go to ESPN right now. Yo. Oh, my God. What the fuck?
So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. This fielded a few yards into the end zone.
Don't try to do what I do. 15, 20 seconds, 30 seconds. It was the last play. Maybe a minute now. Oh, shit. Oh, that poor guy. Damn, bro.
Andrew Luck, 3 fourth-quarter
Madden ain't
comebacks
have
a
to do
season
that to
ago
him.
when he was comeback player of the year, and he needs another one right now if he wants a Colts victory. On 1st and 10, Luck. Man open right side, it's Rodgers. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. Working the sideline there, good route, good catch, first down, and he gets out of bounds.
Now you have to like the play call because you have to run some guys down the middle of the field to draw some of the defenders away. They can't just let them guard the sideline exclusively. That's how it's going to work. Sidelines and then completions to use the clock.
Here's Luck. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
Got him.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by DJ Reed. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears
That's
right
unbelievable.
now, it's just not
That
completely
return was
calculated
unbelievable.
correctly.
Oh, shit, I'm on a 3-yard line.
Last week and this week after that one.
Hold up. We might have to get a good dose of that Henry.
Player is those 6 inches between the ears, but right now it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offensive coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback. That's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here.
Yo.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Henry.
Yo, can you go back to my game, man? Because I don't need you to miss these highlights. Oh, fuck. Oh, Henry almost broke another 99-yarder. Oh, shit. He got like 40. 41.
So that changes things. Here's 1st and 10 all the way up at the 40.
Missing the fucking Walter Payton performance
2 yards that
by
time.
Derrick
Stark
Henry.
contrast from the big chunk on the previous play.
Unbelievable.
Went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that.
What? You still haven't found
pretty
it?
good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped
Trust
out.
me,
Second back
when you do see it,
who knows?
you'll have a great
Taken
laugh.
down at the 48
Alright,
for
that was
a
a good
pickup
game.
of 2 yards.
Yeah, it's not even realistic. Yes.
But Charles, it's one thing to win. It's
Oh,
another
God.
thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Tennessee, it's a win here in their home opener as they move to 2-0. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the Jacksonville Jaguars. Meanwhile, for the Colts, they'll drop to 0-2. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.
Shit, yo.
And for
No
Charles
way. I
Davis
gotta put
and
that on
our
my
entire crew
Facebook
here at EA
tonight.
Sports, I'm Brandon Gordon saying so long, everybody.
Oh, God, that's recorded on YouTube. That is a real clip. Oh, my God. Yo, that's a real... No, it just... Oh, no. Yo, you're good. I told you. Oh. Yo, that part right there. I counted the people on the floor and said, hold up. What the fuck? That's like 8 people. I'm out of here. Like, yeah. Like, why would I stick around for that?